going to affect the local communities or external stakeholders or not? This question number 3 is about the social consequences of environmental impacts on social receptors. First one is about the visual impacts. Visual impacts we discuss when you have some new activity on site, and this change, for example, if we are going to construct a plant on in a forest or in a desert, so it will change the visibility of the area, visual aspects, which may have some impacts on local communities. They may not like this change. The second visual impacts we discuss when there is construction activities. So those activities have digging activities, other construction. So these visuals may have some visual impacts on local communities surrounding the project. But in this case, the activities, construction activities are very limited, and the second, there are no communities close by who can visualize the impact. So these construction activities, so there are no impacts from visual impacts. The second is about high H2S content. There is no H2S, no air emissions, no smoke aspects. There might be some during construction, some welding or anything, which may have some smoke, but there are no communities, so no impacts. There is no flaring as part of this project. There might be some noise coming from the construction activities, but it is not going to have any impact on local communities. Now, I don't think the noise will be too much, but even if there is any noise, there are no communities close by, so no impacts. Then release of light, light affects local communities, especially at night when people are nearby houses or nearby camps, with external camps, which may be impacted by the light. At night, they can't sleep in light. So this type of impacts happens when there are close by communities. But in this project, there are no communities close by, so no light effects are going to impact them. Then there is heat energy, not applicable for this project. Electromagnetic radiation, not applicable. This question number 4 is about although we have assessed the impacts, that whether the project is going to have any impacts on surrounding receptors, but this is showing only the at different distances which are the receptors in the project area. On Das Island, there are no external stakeholders. There are some camps or some residential areas of ADNOC organization, means ADNOC offshore or ADNOC gas or any other operators over there. But on Mustafa industrial zone, there are some other receptors, although those are not being impacted. However, the impact of transport, road transport, we have discussed about that. They may be impacted by road impacts. Although it's notable, we already discussed it as notable. So there are different receptors on Mustafa industrial zone. At the moment, we don't have the exact location. I have drawn it, these receptors which are close to the Mustafa jetty, within 1 kilometer. Then within 5 kilometers, there are several industries. Within 10 kilometers, it goes beyond the Mustafa industrial zone. So there are some industries. There is Mustafa Abu Al Saif MPA, then there is Muhammad bin Zayed city, then Abu Dhabi city is within 10 kilometers, and Mustafa community is also there. However, these are not going to be impacted by the project activities. Are there vulnerable people within or nearby communities? None identified within the area of influence. Area of influence means where the project is going to have any impacts. We are considering it as 500 meters because project has very limited impacts. There is no environmental impacts. There are no other impacts like flaring, H2S. So impacts only about the visual, which is can be this construction activity can be seen from 1 kilometer. So if there is any, although there is none, but the zone of impact will be 1 kilometer for this project. Or even we can put it 500 meters, but it doesn't matter either 5 or 1 kilometer.